You're watching Broadway World TV, and come and see Billy Elliot.
Electricity sparks inside of me, and I'm free. I'm free, free. I'm free.
Hey, BroadwayWorld.com, it's Mark Indelicato from Ugly Betty, and I'm here with the boys that make Billy Elliot what it is, and they're Billy Elliot. So, hey guys.
My name's Kirill Kulish, and I'm 14.
I'm Trent Kwalik, and I'm 13.
I'm David Alvarez, and I'm 14.
So, let me ask you, first of all, like, what are your backgrounds? Where did you come from? Dancing, singing, acting?
Well, I came from San Diego. That's where I was born, and my forte is classical ballet. That's what I was brought up in.
I'm 13, and I'm from Long Island in New York, and I was always an Irish step dancer, and I did some ballet and tap with that also since I was 3 years old.
I can never, ever dance, ever. So, let me give you guys a hand.
Well, I'm from Canada, and my background is ballet.
Ballet?
Yeah.
So, did you guys learn to sing? Did you guys dance at all or act at all before the show?
I didn't tap dance or act or sing before the show, so I had to learn it throughout the rehearsal process, but it was good.
I had done a lot of tap dancing, but I had never acted or sang before, so that was all new to me.
Well, my only thing that I did was ballet, so I had to learn all of this throughout the way. So.
See, I can act. I mean, I would say, maybe. But, you know, I would definitely, like, do you guys get really, really nervous before you go on stage? Because I've never experienced anything like this Broadway thing.
I get nervous a couple minutes before I go on stage, and then once I go on stage, I just don't feel anything anymore. It feels comfortable, and you just forget about everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I get nervous sometimes before I go on, but once I get on, I just feel the emotion in it, and then you just forget all your nerves.
Well, I think everyone gets nervous, but for me, my opinion is that once you're on stage, the audience helps a lot.
Definitely. The audience is a big part, because I'm the one that's sitting in the audience applauding you guys at the end of each song. You know, on Ugly Betty, we just recently did a Billy Elliot episode where Justin Suarez is my character. He goes to audition for Billy Elliot. So I had to, like, learn a few of the things that, you know, dance steps and stuff, and I'm not a dancer. So what was your audition process like? Because that must be pretty...
Well, I competed in New York City in ballet, and one of the casting directors saw me and asked me to audition. So I auditioned in Los Angeles, and then after a couple months they asked me to come to a callback, and it was like a 10-day intensive where all the directors and everybody came, and we learned the accent and some choreography. And then a month later, they asked me to be Billy Elliot.
Wow.
I was totally shocked. Yeah.
Sure. That must have been like the best day ever.
Yeah.
Well, I had done lots of Irish dancing, and one of the Irish dance teachers, Doobie, and he recommended me to do it, and so I tried it out. It was my first audition I had ever done for anything, and I got through one audition, and then I went to another audition, and then I went to the 10-day intensive that Kirill was at, and that was my last audition.
Wow.
And then I went to London after that.
Wow.
To perform it.
Great.
Well, you know, they saw me in a magazine I was in, and they said I should try out for the callbacks. So I tried out for the last and my first callback. So that was the only audition I had.
How many people are sitting in that theater watching you?
Yeah.
Like, that must be totally crazy.
Yeah, you have a show a couple times a week, and you just get so much joy performing in front of an audience that it's great. And then you get to act, and you get to interact with the other cast members when you're on stage, and you just get a great feeling. You know, yeah.
Yeah, you always get a great feeling when you're on the stage, and you know that everybody there is enjoying it and wants to go see a Broadway show. And when you're on the stage, you know, you want to try to do as good as you can so that everybody likes it and have fun on it, and it will all just work out well.
Yeah, well, I just try my best I can do for the audience. I give it all I got, and hopefully they like my performance.
Well, when I auditioned, I had to audition and sing Electricity. So how is it for you? What did you have to sing?
You don't actually see Justin singing anything, so all you see is him kind of dancing and giving his competitors, all kinds of crap.
When I was at the audition, I know I had to do lots of dance pieces and choreography. What did you have to do on the show that was like that, dance-wise and for choreography and steps?
Yeah, they had to actually bring in a choreographer that actually works on your show, in the show, and he, taught me some of the stuff that was actually from the show. And then we just added all this kinds of snaps, jumps, anything that makes it more like Justin Suarez.
Well, I had to learn the Barani of the piano. It's this flip you do off the piano in halfway through the show. It took me a while to learn that, so would you be able to do it if you would get the part?
No, never, ever. I mean, I don't dance, period, let alone do backflips off piano, so no.
Okay, yeah.
So what's your favorite musical?
My favorite musical to date would probably have to be, I just saw 13, which is right across the street. And it was great. It kind of reminds me of being a teenager and what it's like when I'm living it. So it's been really, really fun. And, I can't wait to come see Billy Elliot with you guys. Now, I have to ask you, what is you guys' favorite musical?
Well, my favorite musical is Billy Elliot. I'm not just saying that because I'm in it. It's really great because the musical incorporates lots of things together. Dancing, singing, acting in different types of dance, tap, ballet, acrobatics, and also it's a story about a boy who wants to fulfill his dreams, and everyone can relate to that. And also, in when you're watching the musical, you cry and it's happy, and I think it's a really just full and good musical.
Awesome. What's your favorite
Well,
musical?
for me, I see musicals as often as I can, and every time I see one, that always becomes my favorite musical usually.
So what's the one that you've seen so far that you like the most?
I'd have to say Young Frankenstein because it's so funny and it's just fun and it's a good thing to do when you're with your family and go see a Broadway musical.
Awesome.
Well, the last musical I saw was Young Frankenstein, and I loved it. It's very fun, but I really can't say which is my favorite musical because they all have different styles.
Awesome. So I'm going to let you guys go and rehearse and practice and do whatever you Broadway stars do. So thank you so much for talking to me, and I can't wait to come see you guys. And don't forget to watch Ugly Betty, the Billy Elliot episode, on October 23rd.